So I've been noticing how much my speaking has been improving lately. I'm becoming more eloquent. I'm able to transmit my ideas in a much more effective fashion, you could say. And I noticed this actually because I looked at some of my old videos and I just talk completely differently. And so I've been realizing that there's three main things that have been making my speaking skills level up. And so these are the three things. And the first one comes down to what I work as. I'm basically in sales, so I work on the phone all day, and I'm speaking to people about their problems. So I have to be very good at wording things in order to get them to open up, to be vulnerable, and to not be offended. So this causes me to just get a ton of reps in. I mean, I'm talking to tens of people a day, right? So there's no lack of experimentation, there's no lack of exploration, and there's no lack of reps, which is the most important, is reps. So I'm blessed with a job that allows me to do that. But if you don't have that in your own life, then number one, I mean, you could get a sales job. There's really nothing stopping you. Or number two, you could just go out and talk to more people. And it feels very strange at first. It's almost like growing pains. Like you feel strange and icky and weird when you're talking to somebody new. But soon enough, you start getting the hang of it and you start understanding people's, you could say, facial expressions. Like when you say something that they like, their facial expression changes, so you know how to go through that route. And if you say something that maybe hit a nerve, well, depending on what you're wanting to do, don't go through that route. So you almost gain an intuition of what to say. The second thing that I've been implementing to speak in a much more eloquent fashion would be debates. I've been watching a lot of debates on religion, debates on philosophy, just a lot of videos on philosophy generally, just a lot of talks, a lot of debates, a lot of conversations, and some of the best speakers. Like, for example, recently I was just watching Alex O'Connor, which is a famous philosopher, you could say. I believe he's a philosopher, at least a great thinker. And he speaks very well. He knows how to portray his ideas in a fashion that's very effective and that's very understandable. So almost by osmosis, by listening to him so much, you start understanding how to portray your own ideas and your own thoughts and your own beliefs. So you almost learn indirectly from being mentored by him, you could say. So by watching, for example, this video or other videos of speakers you like, you learn to kind of inspire yourself from their mannerisms, from their speech, from their vocabulary, and you just combine it all together, add your own sauce to it into your own speaking manner. And the last thing I've been doing, and probably the most important, would be connecting to myself. Now, what does that mean? It's connecting to my emotions, and this might sound super cheesy, but when you connect to your emotions and what you're feeling, what you're trying to express, you can actually do it much better. I know, mind-blowing, right? Because expression is the external output of your internal, right? Of your internal emotions. So basically, every time you speak, a lot of the time you're expressing your emotions, you're expressing your beliefs or your thoughts. So how can you do that in an effective and successful manner when you're not even connected to it internally? So I challenge you, try and connect more to your emotions. Try to make sense of what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. When you hear someone speak and you agree or disagree with their opinion, in your mind, start making a little debate about why. Because once you connect to what you're saying, other people connect to it as well. So for example, the best speakers, let's take Martin Luther King, his famous I Have a Dream speech. You could tell that he was saying that from a very, very deep place. And it was resonating with anybody because of that. Because words transmute this energy or this frequency, I guess you could say. One thing's for certain is that they have the ability to inspire change. They have the ability to inspire something massive in the world. I mean, Gandhi inspired it, MLK inspired it. Hell, if you look at recent history, Andrew Tate inspired it, right? He's a great speaker and he caused a movement. And it's majoritarily due to the fact that he's a very good communicator. So the power that this has must not go unnoticed at all. And the more you connect to what you're speaking about, the more other people will connect to it as well. So very short video. Hope this helps. This is just a little update I want to make about my speaking skills so far.